Hey Puddin' Pops, how's it going? Thank you so much for watching. This is Tea and Trivia with Stu, episode 4. Oh my gosh, we're flying by. If it's your very first time watching, I appreciate you taking some time. This show is just about taking a break from life, the chores, the office work, whatever it is you're doing, and just take a break. Make yourself some tea, kick back with me, learn some fun facts, answer some fun trivia questions. It's ridiculous, but you know what? You'll have a good time. But thank you so much, and I really appreciate you watching. So, first off, this is my tea mug, and how adorable is this? This is straight out of the exotic lands of Kalamazoo. I love saying that. I was in Kalamazoo for a fun job, and everyone's like, oh, you got to go to these donut shops while you're there. So I did. I went to both of them, and this was one of them. So it was awesome. I love a good donut, which got me thinking about some right off the bat. Let's ask some trivia questions about donuts, and let's see how you do. The author of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is the first writer believed to describe donuts in print. The author says, balls of sweetened dough fried in hog's fat and called donuts, or okelokes. It's the Dutch word for oily cakes. I don't speak Dutch. But which author is the first to talk about donuts in print? I'll give you a second. Remember, the author is the one of Sleepy Hollow. See what I do if you're first time watching? I'll just sip my tea while you're thinking of these questions. Once I think you have enough time, bang, I'll give you the answer. Like this one, the answer is Washington Irving. Washington Irving, first to mention donuts in print, and aren't we all grateful for it? Although the hog's fat thing, I'm not sure about that, but you know what? Different time period. Here's another one fun for you. In which 1934 classic movie did Clark Gable explain the rules of proper dunking etiquette to his co-star Claudette Colbert? Clark Gable said, dunking's an art. Don't let it soak so long. A dip and a plop in your mouth. If you let it soak for so long, it'll get soft and fall off. It's all a matter of timing. I ought to write a book about it. Which movie had the dunking technique explained by Clark Gable? A dip and a plop. Which movie from 1934 did the donut plopping technique given Hollywood cinematic treatment? And if you've never seen this movie, it's actually really good. I recommend if you've never seen it before. It's called It Happened One Night. It Happened One Night. So, yes, way back, long ago, they've been eating donuts for centuries, and we're still rolling right along. Oh, rolling, get it? That was an accident. All right, we got lots to talk about this week. What we talk about on this show are things that are inspired by what's happening in this upcoming week. And let me just tell you right off the bat, this week, I hope you're hungry. You'll see why very soon. All right, so before we get started about food topics, do you know this past Sunday, so whenever you're watching it, that would have been February 22nd, 21st, marked the 75th anniversary of the capturing of what famous photo in American history? Do you know what photo it is? 75 years ago, this past Sunday, was the capturing of what famous photo in American history? Do you know what photo that I'm referring to is? It's a really famous one. And if you do the math, 75 years, that's 1945. It's the raising of the flag at Iwo Jima, that classic picture of them raising the flag. Fun fact about that photo, it's the only photo to be taken and win the Pulitzer Prize only 2 months after that photo was taken in 1945. The photographer's name is Joe Rosenthal. He captured the photo and he defended that photo, the authenticity of that photo to his dying day. People thought it looked a little too perfect. But whether you think it did or not, it really served its purpose of American morale, and it's a really incredible photo. In 2016 and 2019, so very recently, the Marine Corps corrected the identities of two men thought to have been in the photograph, presenting new research about it. So even a photo 75 years ago still having topical effects and still being discussed to this day. That, my friends, is when you have a great photo. Excellent. All right, now, another big thing happening this week is Shrove Tuesday. Shrove Tuesday. Do you know what Shrove Tuesday is? If you don't, it's either you've done two things. You're not Catholic, or you're not like me and you just research things because you like researching. You might know it better as Fat Tuesday. But yes, this Tuesday is Fat Tuesday, the celebration of gluttony before you confess and you purge and you start Lent. So maybe you have big plans, or hopefully you do. If not, you have time. You can make it happen. But dating back to the 16th century, the UK has celebrated this day of parties and gluttony and all that. They've done so by eating large portions of what? How does the UK celebrate Shrove Tuesday? Or they call it Pancake Day. Pancake Day. They eat tons of pancakes. That's how they celebrate before they go into Lent mode. But yeah, so 16th century, back to the UK celebration, large portions of pancakes. The UK make lots of pancakes. Here in Chicago, they celebrate poochkies, which are like a form of a donut. I'm from Florida, so I never heard of poochkies until I came here, but they are very tasty. So no matter where you are, maybe you have a special way of celebrating it. But yes, here in Chicago, have you ever had a poochki before? Am I saying it right? I practiced this. I hope I'm saying it right. Anyways, I never complain about any day that wants to celebrate with baked goods because I love a good baked good. Basically, what Shrove Tuesday is about for a lot of people is you're eating things with a lot of butter and eggs and fat. These are all stuff that you're supposed to not have during Lent. So it's that one last day to have all of those things, like pancakes or donuts or poochkies, before you start Lent. But after all the pancakes, the poochkies, the jambalaya, the gumbo, looking at you, New Orleans. Oh, God, it sounds so good. And other favorites, make sure that you make room, because after Tuesday is Wednesday, World Pistachio Day. What? Yes, this day is designed to bring awareness of the health benefits of the healthy, tasty shelled nut. So you can go online. There's tons of different ingredients and recipes of how to use pistachios in different ways. So you know what? On Wednesday, make yourself a nice pistachio salad. I don't know. I made that up. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm sure it is. In Iran, pistachios are known as the smiling nut. Did you know that? I didn't. I just researched this. China calls them the happy nut. It makes me happy when I eat them. I love pistachios. I'll eat them more often, but they're expensive. But yeah, so maybe you call them happy nut, maybe you call them a smiling nut, or maybe just call them delicious. Here's what I know about pistachio. They were first introduced in the 1st century AD in Rome. History has had some major fans of this pistachio. Perhaps none bigger fan than Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba ruled all pistachio harvest must be put aside for her own pleasure. Come on, Sheba, share those pistachios. Come on, give them to the people. What country is the top pistachio consumer worldwide with an annual consumption of 80,000 tons of pistachios? Don't panic, I have options for you. China, USA, Russia, or India? Are you thinking USA? Don't think that. They eat about 45,000 tons. Think China. China. That's the one that consumes the most pistachios. They love it. So you know what? Take some time on Wednesday. Make yourself something with pistachios, or just shell the nuts and enjoy a handful of pistachios. They are delicious. All right, so we got Tuesday, we got all the good food. We got Wednesday, we got pistachios. At this point, you're probably like, oh my gosh, I cannot have anything else. I'm going to be just bursting. Well, along comes Thursday. Thursday is National Chili Day. What? Yeah, Chili Day! So the history of chili is unclear. Depending on who you ask about the history of chili, it could involve a nun with an outer body experience in the 1600s, or it could involve Canary Islanders in 1723, or the writings of J.C. Clopper in 1828. So, have I piqued your interest? I probably did. You should look into it. But the one thing that we can all agree on is that there are many different ways how to make them, and they're pretty much all delicious. But let's talk about chili for a moment. After chili in its earliest form gained popularity in the 1880s, in San Antonio, a roadside stand that cost 10 cents for a bowl of chili, a chunk of bread, and some water. It gained national attention when it was served in the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, which is pretty cool. They served it in the San Antonio Chili Stand. So there you go, representing the world and the country. But after that point on, it became a very big thing. Do you know which president was a huge chili lover? Said chili concocted outside of Texas is usually a weak, apologetic imitation of the real thing. Ooh, that is someone who's passionate about chili. But who said it? Best known for 3 initials. Kind of whittles it down for you. Also, he's from Texas. Whittles it down a little bit more for you, maybe. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, loved his chili. So there you go. Fun little thing about chili for you. So we got, let's see, pancakes, pistachios, chili. Oh my. I hope you save room for the weekend because it's National Girl Scout Cookie Weekend. Woo-hoo-hoo! This gluttony fest just keeps rolling right along. And also it's leap year, so you get that extra day in February to eat more Girl Scout cookies. Do you know the name of the Girl Scout cookie that has baked in motivational messages in the cookie? Things like, I am a leader, I am a go-getter. Once again, what is the name of the Girl Scout cookie that has baked in motivational messages right into the cookie? Like, I am a leader, or I am a go-getter. You know the name of that cookie? How well do you know your Girl Scout cookies? They're called Lemon Ups. Lemon Ups. What is the name of the shortbread cookie with fudge on the bottom? Ooh, that sounds good. Those are called, oh, you need a second? I'll give you a second. Fudge in the bottom, shortbread cookie. They're called Thanks a Lot. Thanks a Lot. That's a nice idea for a cookie. Oh, how about this one? Which cookie came out in 2016 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the first Girl Scout cookie sold? Ooh, it's a good cookie, I'll tell you that too. Do you need a second? 2016, 100th anniversary of the first Girl Scout cookie sold. So they came out with a new cookie, and it's called S'mores. The S'mores cookie. The S'mores cookie. All right, listen. I got to wrap up this show because you have a lot of planning to do for your week. I'm making chili because I was inspired by this, so I got to check my chili in my crock pot. But listen, I would love to hear your favorite chili recipes. How do you make your chili? What makes your chili so special? Maybe you have a pistachio recipe. Maybe you like to put pistachios and things. Share that with me. Put it in a comment. I want to know those things. I want to learn. But if you get a chance, drop me a comment. But truly, thanks for taking the time. I appreciate you watching this. I hope you learned some fun things. I hope you had a good time quizzing yourself on some questions. And you know what? Enjoy this week. We got pancakes if you're in Britain or you want to be British. We have Poochkies in Chicago or wherever you might be. We got pancakes. We got chili coming up. Pistachios, y'all. Girl Scout cookies. Oh, what a week! Well, whatever you're eating this week, I hope that your week is for sure filled with peace, love, and bear hugs. Thanks everybody so much. My name is Stu. Thanks. I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.